Hello, first graders. I'm back to talk about a reading comprehension worksheet that we have in our weekly lesson plan. So this is a phonics reading comprehension worksheet. And what reading comprehension means is that when we read a piece of text, we want to make sure that we can read the words, but also that we can understand what the words mean. And that's what comprehension means. When we take an AR test, that's how we know if we comprehend what we've read in our book, because all of the questions that are asked during the AR test. So that's sort of like what we're doing here. Now, this up at the very top, it has 3 stars. It says, I can read it 3 times. So what you're supposed to do is color in or check off the stars after you've read it each time. Also, I see the digraph CH, right here. And that means that in this piece of text, in this reading, in this paragraph, the CH digraph will occur many times. So let's look. Directions. Read the passage and answer the questions. Okay. Chester the chimp. All right, let's read this. Chester the chimp. I'm going to do this. Chester the chimp lives at the zoo. He is a charming chap. He pounds his chest. The people cheer for Chester. They chant, Chester, Chester. One day, Chester wanted a change. There was a chain on the door. Chester chewed a stick to a point. He put it through the chain. Chester was on the loose. The zoo had a little choo-choo train. Chester wanted to ride the choo-choo, but the zookeeper chased Chester. He took Chester back to the chimp house. Oh, poor Chester. Okay, so let's see. Now, when we're reading through this, we want to really pay attention as we read so that we can understand. But reading it again and again helps us do that. So now we're going to come and look at the questions that are being asked. This one says, what is Chester? So we're going to refer to our text to find the evidence of what Chester is in the text. It says you can do that in red. You can write this in red or circle. Sometimes I like to circle what we've read up at the top or highlight it. So that's why it has red, orange, and green. Number 2, how does Chester get free? So you can do that in orange. If you'd like, if you have an orange crayon or an orange marker, you can highlight it to show you in the text where that information is found. Number 3, what did Chester want to do? So if we look at number 1, what is Chester? You can go up and reread so that we can know what the answer is to the question. Let's begin. Chester the chimp lives at the zoo. The first sentence told us what Chester is. Chester is a chimp. So what you would do is, and you can use red to circle what Chester is, a chimp, or you can write in red, what is Chester? Chester is a chimp. Don't forget a capital at the beginning of your sentence, and don't forget punctuation at the end, a period, a question mark, an exclamation point. Now, let's look at number 2. How does Chester get free? So we've read the first one. Chester the chimp lives at the zoo. He is a charming chap. He pounds his chest. The people cheer for Chester. They chant, Chester, Chester. One day, Chester wanted a change. There was a chain on the door. Chester chewed a stick to a point. Oh, how does Chester get free? Chester chews the stick to break through the chain. You can write that in any way you'd like. And you can come up and in orange, you could highlight where it is this is called evidence in the text. Evidence that lets us answer the question, because we could say, how does Chester get free? We can come up and say, oh, he chews a stick to a point. Okay. Now the third one, what did Chester want to do? Let's go back. Chester wanted to ride the choo-choo, because it said the zoo had a little choo-choo train. Chester wanted to ride the choo-choo. You could highlight that in green if you'd like, and then you can come and say, Chester wanted to ride the choo-choo. Have fun with this one and let us know if you have any questions. See you soon.